here is our room. We are in room 5 at the Pisaq Inca. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
You want to give us a tour of our nice, comfortable room? There you go. You got the fish light up. It's a 2 twin beds and with its own bathroom.
Look.
Oh, yeah. Little bird, so.
And we got a little bird whistle.
And a little bird whistle. So this is owned by a family. There's 8 siblings. We ran into the gal in the front, and she said that all the artwork was done by her brother. Her and her sister run the hotel.
She runs one side, her sister runs the other side, and her brother just runs around and paints everywhere, including making the birds.
Very cute. And it has its own bathroom with a nice shower stall. So this is what they call en suite. So the bathroom's really nice. Beds are super comfortable. And there is a comforter, and then there's a heavy wool blanket, and then a day sheet. And this thing is heavy. This is the original weighted blanket. Very comfortable. Once you get situated, you're good for the night. Very relaxing. They haven't come up to full occupancy yet, simply because of the pandemic, but they're getting there. So far, we've seen 2 other groups. Nice little garden in the center. The other hotel is the one over there, and we'll go look at it. Breakfast starts at 8, and you can see her working in the kitchen. We're gonna go get something nice to eat. You can smell the smoke, and you can see how crisp and clean it is. You've got other places up, hostels and such, and everything's terraced. It's very, very peaceful and quiet here. All right, getting ready for the day. We have now blown out the big backpack. All the clothes are there. And now we're gonna do a day excursion to Pisaq. So basic day stuff. You know, you always have to carry your passport. Got my little fanny pack just to carry that. Hide it underneath my shirt. Extra battery, my kitchen kit, tripod, some snacky stuff, pair of binoculars, a down vest and a jacket, a mask, sunglasses, my backpack. Most importantly, extra toilet paper, because a lot of the restaurants or public restrooms do not have toilet paper. And as Emily says, you don't want to drip dry. So here we go. Everything goes in the bag. This is my first full day here, and this is her first day of no program. So we're going to explore Pisaq today. We're really liking this hotel. The breakfast is included and it's made to order. You can hear the music in the background, and we can kind of just relax now. You looking forward to this?
Yeah, I'm excited to not have to worry about my program, to be able to just travel.
Yeah, so we'll see how today goes, and we're here today and tomorrow, and then we're going to make our way over to Temple and spend 2 days there. All right. Buenos dias. Breakfast, right?
Yes.
This morning we're going to have a little muna mint tea with some cocoa leaves. Help me acclimate a little bit better. So, what's for breakfast today?
So we get a menu today, and we choose one from this section, one from this section, and then one from this section.
So what are you thinking?
Probably an omelet or a sandwich. Usually for breakfast at home, I have a piece of toast with avocado and an egg on top, and that's what Carol makes me every morning.
Nice.
Oh, and sometimes we have pancakes, but I like the avocado toast better.
All right, so what did they make you today?
I have spinach pancakes with banana, and then there's some fruit on top like pomegranate and blueberry and strawberries and grapes.
It's so cute. It's so small.
And they put little slices of banana in between the layers.
And then I got a spinach omelet.
With vegetables and cheese like tomato, peppers, spinach,
And
onion.
sesame seeds. So today's adventure, we're gonna have to use our boleto turistico. My accent will get better. It'll be perfect by the time I leave. In it, you have 16 archaeological cultural sites. Today, we are hitting Pisaq, number 5. The adult version is 130 bucks. And the student version is 70 souls. So this was 200 souls. They only take cash. The office is in Cusco over by the plaza, and it's good for 10 days. Of course, they marked it yesterday.
Yeah, usually they make it the next day.
And then we have till the 29th to use it. We will probably be out of the area by then, so but that's what we're gonna do today. That's the plan. All right, so we are staying.
I thought you'd take a picture.
No, we are staying in the guest house, Pisaq Inca, in the Quishu side. Okay, so what is the plan for the day?
So maybe we can do it right next to the construction. Hola.
Hola.
¿Sea taxi para las ruinas de Pisaq?
Sí.
¿Cuánto quiere pagar?
10.
10 soles los dos.
Sí.
Ni gasolina. Son 25 minutos de viaje arriba en taxi.
Sí.
El taxi normal cuesta 35, le podemos dejarle en 30 porque hay que subir arriba, son como 30 minutos de viaje en taxi, no es corto de 5 minutos, nada.
So he says that because it's a 30-minute drive, it's usually around 30 souls. 35 is more.
Okay. You want to ask him 25 for two?
Especial for you.
25?
Huh?
25?
30. No, it's
He said 30.
You want to
Do you
try?
want to do
good
that?
place to finish talk. You walk down, maybe walk down, walking,
Sí.
caminando. Habla
Sí.
español, ¿eh?
Sí.
¿De dónde usted? Good Spanish, ¿eh?
Good work negotiating.
I don't know if I did a good job.
Nah, well, we're in a car.
It's different when you're in like these tourist towns because you kind of have no option versus like when you're in Cusco and taxis are a dime a dozen.
Yeah. Plus, fuel costs and inflation, it's a real thing, and I think they're still trying to bounce back from the pandemic.
Yeah,
And
I
so-
feel like in Cusco you can definitely get taxis for like way cheaper, but it's also because they're in like the city and they're not as pressed for cash, and it's not, they don't rely as much on the tourism industry, and taxis are a dime a dozen, so they know if they try to price gouge you that you'll have no options, but
Right.
this is kind of like hard because there's only like 5 taxis.
Yeah. What do you think a tuk-tuk would have cost, or do you think they don't go up that far?
I don't
up?
think they go up that far.
They're just strictly in-town runarounds, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's what they tell everyone, just go up to the park and walk down, huh?
And it is kind of a long drive, so.
What's it, about half an hour drive?
Like, you could get a guy for 20 souls, but he won't speak English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Señorita. ¿Sí? Aquí. Lo guardo, mamá.
My name is Albert.
Albert?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I am Eddie.
Eddie.
Yes. You?
Emily.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Okay. Mucho gusto. Pisaq now is a district. Okay. Pisaq is located in the valley. Okay. The Pisaq town. Okay. Pisaq has 12 communities. Okay. The community are located in that valley or behind that mountains. Okay. It's because that the families from each community still maintains the custom, the traditions of the Incas. Okay, for example, they still speak the Quechua language. Okay, the first language in the community is Quechua. The second language is Spanish. Okay, but in the town only speak Spanish, no Quechua. Only the community, the families, okay, speak the Quechua language. Okay, this family, these local families, okay, still cultivations the mountains. Okay, the cultivations, the potatoes, okay, different types of potatoes in the valley, the white corn, the yellow corn, the purple corn, okay, different types of corn, okay, the cultivations in the valley.
Now,
Okay,
do you live here too, or you
yes, there. Okay,
live? Nice.
the Incas,
Uh-huh.
okay, lived in Cusco.
Cusco, okay.
Okay, the Cusco was the capital of the Incas. Okay, here in the mountains, okay, lived the normal people or the Quechua people. Okay, the Quechua people.
Okay.
It's because here, okay, these constructions, this part is the pre-Inca constructions.
Pre-Inca,
Before
okay.
the Incas, okay, here, okay, lived 5 and 6 families. Okay, here in this part, okay, in 9 or 800 after the Christ, the Jesus. Okay, the Incas came here in 1434 or 32 or 38. Okay, the Incas, okay, arrived here. Okay, the Incas, okay, colonized the pre-Inca cultures or the pre-Inca families. Okay, only colonized. Okay, it's because the Incas, okay, respected the constructions. Okay, they didn't destroy the pre-Inca constructions. Okay, it's because the Incas took, okay, this technique, okay, for constructions, these parts or the other sectors. Okay, this is for okay, this construction, okay, was built by the Incas, okay, in 1434 or 38. Okay, this is the pre-Inca constructions. Okay, the difference is the pre-Inca people, okay, used adobe, the mud brick, okay, a lot of mortar, okay, a lot of clay. Okay, the Incas, okay, they didn't use a lot of mortars. Okay, they used a little mortar. Okay, look at this. Okay, you can see, for example. Okay, this is Pisaq. Okay, this is the Inca city, Pisaq. Okay, Pisaq is not one city. Okay, Pisaq is divided in 4 sectors. Okay, this is the first sector. Okay, the second sector there. Okay, the third sector there. Behind that mountains there is another sector, one sector more. Okay, each sector has different functions. Okay, it's because here, okay, lived the simple families or the Quechua people. Okay, the farmers, the soldiers, the artisans. Okay, lived here. Okay, the Inca king, okay, lived in Cusco, in that direction, Cusco, behind that mountains. Okay, the Cusco city, the capital. Okay, it's because in that sector, okay, lived, okay, the farmers, the engineers, okay, there, in that sectors. Okay, for example, look at this. Okay, this one. This sector is that one. Okay. That sector, okay, has the shape of the hummingbird. Okay, the hummingbird.
Hummingbird. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
hummingbird.
I see. Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay. The name is Pisaq.
Pisaq.
Okay, the original name. Okay, in Quechua. Pisaq in Spanish, Pisaq in Quechua language. Okay, Pisaq, this one. Okay, the partridge. Okay, the partridge. Okay, in Quechua language is Pisaq. Too. Okay, it's because in this sector, okay, lived the farmers. This construction, this part is for living. These constructions, okay, for the seed, okay, are storage. These storehouses for the seed, only for the seed. Okay. The Incas used this technique, okay, for construction these terraces. Look at this, okay. The Incas, okay, for construction these terraces, the Incas, okay, didn't touch the mountains. Okay, they don't cut the mountains. Okay, they built on the top of the mountains. Okay, it's because the Incas started to build the terraces or these terraces from the lower parts to have. Okay, for example, this is the valley, this is the mountains. Okay,
Oh, they didn't cut into mountains, they built on top of the mountains.
Yeah, put in the mountain. Okay, in the top of the mountains. Okay, this is the first wall. of the terraces. For one terrace, the Inca used different materials. Okay, the stones, the gravel, the sands, the agriculture soil. Okay, in each terraces, okay, there are these materials. Okay, the Inca transported from the lower part. Okay, in the valley. Okay, you can see the rivers. Okay, from there the Incas brought these materials. Okay, from the for each terraces. Okay. Yes. In that mountain is located the Inca cemetery. Okay, you can see the holes, the small holes. Okay, are tombs. Okay, here or only in this part. Okay, there. Okay, 3,000 or 4,000 tombs. Okay, 5 or 6 years ago. Okay, the workers from here. Okay, or the archaeologists. Okay, from here. Okay, investigated. Okay, or investigated about the cemetery. Okay, the archaeologists or the workers from here. Okay, found more tombs there in that mountains. Okay, it's because this Inca cemetery, okay, is very big. Okay, this cemetery was for Sacred Valley, not only for Pisaq, for all Sacred Valley.
So is this a cemetery in Inca times or pre-Inca?
Pre-Inca.
Pre-Inca.
And Inca time.
Okay.
It's because here in this cemetery, okay, there are 20,000 tombs. Okay, 20,000 tombs. Okay, for Quechua people, for normal people, not for royalty. Okay, not for royalty. It's because this cemetery was for Sacred Valley, for all Sacred Valley. Okay, because are small the tombs. The Incas believe in another life. Okay, it's because they buried in fetal positions. Okay, look at these pictures. Okay, this is
With
the
their
normal people.
belongings, right?
Yes, belongings. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the belongings. Okay, the Incas wrapped the mummies or the bodies. Okay, with all their belongings. Okay, look at this. This is the belongings for artisans to make the clothes. Okay, in Incan times the Inca used these instruments. Okay, it's because the archaeologists, all the Spaniards, okay, found in this cemetery, okay, the agricultural tools, weapons, ceramic, textiles, seeds, all these instruments. Okay, they didn't find the gold and silver. Okay, in Incan times, okay, those tombs, okay, were closed. Okay, the Spaniards, okay, open those tombs. Okay, each tombs. Okay.
And this is the backside going toward Pisaq. This is the steep stairwell. Handholds are essential. And there is where we're going to end up for lunch. All right, this is the start of the tunnels. Very narrow. All right. I'm going to be eclipsing your light. Ooh, some of the steps are uneven and steep too.
Yeah, they're slippy. They're steep steps.
Uh-huh.
Made it.
Whew.
So we go all the way down, and then over there,
Uh-huh.
you hike down the terraces, and then you're at the town.
Oh, you hike down the terraces?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you're in town.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, wait, are we about a third down?
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
Easy.
We're glad we didn't come up this side.
So people walk from the town and hike all the way up to the ruins, and they look like they're hurting.
And then they have to hike back down because, like you
They're
said,
hiking back down?
well, can they get a bus?
Well, if it's like a tour company, because there's a group of 20 of them, they probably have transportation like coordinated.
Ah, they might have a bus waiting for them.
Well, they had a guide with them.
Which one was the guide?
She was the very first one. She
Oh,
was in front of everyone, and I waited for her.
The skinny one.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
tiny,
okay.
And she waited, and she was like, I waited for her, and she said, there's a lot more people coming.
Yeah, so she's probably local.
She's local, so she'll call her buddy when they're about at the ruins, and they'll come and meet them and pick them up.
Then they'll do the ruins, like an hour in the ruins.
Yeah, because if you coordinate it right, like when I came with Cal Poly, we had a bus that came, dropped us off at the top, and then the bus was there waiting for us at the bottom.
And then that was a day hike, right? And then
yeah, so we hiked down, and then they drove us, got our lunch, and then drove us back to Cusco.
So this is like a rest stop. It's kind of shaded. It's nice.
It's
got thatched
roofs.
Very nice.
Benches.
A gorgeous view. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think my altitude sickness is dissipated. Now I'm just out of shape. Had some coca tea. Took the leaves out of the tea, chewed on that.
Had some
Aqua de Florida, or as they say, llama piss. I think I'm breathing easy. It's good. It's not hot. I had to shed layers. I just have a long sleeve shirt on, and you have your romper, and totally nice.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? About 70 degrees, maybe 65, 70?
70, but you're in the direct sun with no cloud coverage.
Right,
so when you're in the sun, it kind of burns. But I needed to get some sun on my legs because they haven't seen the sun in like 2 months.
Yeah, for sure.
People don't wear shorts in Cusco.
And if you're gonna play tourist, all tourists wear shorts, right?
Yeah, it's okay. I look like a tourist anyway, so I might as well be comfortable and get some sun on my legs.
Mm-hmm. You ready to go? Mm-hmm. All right, onward. Oh yeah, that's probably midway point.
This is the fourth site of Pisaq. We already saw the other three, and that was.
Oh, this is the one that.
This is agricultural, the one that's shaped like a partridge with all the terraces. But you can see like the differences. Like for that one is like Quechua structure, and these were Inca structure. Like
the stones are tighter.
The stones are tighter, and they use the stone bricks without mortar in between.
Oh, there's some more ruins on this side. There's the steps down that way. Did you want to go down and explore, or you're okay?
Okay. Those are going to be really similar to when we were here.
Okay, we'll hit the main one, right?
That's what I learned about Peru. Is that you're like, oh wow, I'm so amazed by these ruins, and then you take 10 steps and then there's more.
All right, I think we have to get ahead of this group here.
Yeah. The drainage keeps it at the perfect level, and that the water falls, but then doesn't erode the stones.
And then this goes all the way into town.
So Pisaq, the town is Pisaq, but the ruins are Pisaq because that goes back to the Quechua spelling, and that has to do with the Cuscanian government wanting to go back to their original indigenous roots, and so there's been a push for more culture in the schools. So any of these archaeological sites use the Quechua spelling, like Coricancha or Pisaq, or like the Cusco spelling of Cusco. Those all have to do with going back to the Quechua roots. And basically what happened was my host mom, her parents and her grandparents pretty much her grandparents spoke Quechua, but her parents spoke Spanish. So she grew up speaking Spanish but understanding Quechua. And then her daughter Carol doesn't know Quechua at all because she didn't really have a need to ever learn it because her grandparents spoke Spanish and her mom speaks Spanish as well. And so now kids who are growing up in the Cusqueñan schools now are learning Quechua in school.
Like an immersion program in addition to Spanish?
Well, Spanish is their main language.
Okay.
So they just know Spanish from like living here, but then they're learning Quechua as their second language. So anyone who's probably between like 16 and like 30 won't know Quechua. Their parents will probably be able to understand it but not to speak it. And then the little kids are speaking Quechua.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's like a movement by the government to sort of bring their culture back alive, because they realize that if there wasn't a push for this, then the Quechua language would die out in like in here in the valley. But in the local communities around Cusco and more into, as you go higher up in elevation, you'll meet people that speak very little Spanish and speak majority Quechua. Once had a staircase that was just like this wide that went down and didn't have any railing.
Is this bridge spongy? Hello?
Creepy.
Is this bridge like an Indiana Jones bridge?
No, but I like it.
Oh, it is spongy. Okay, we're 2 miles. You did.
I look back at the stage.
Woo. You sign in or?
They'd probably have full pictures.
Huh? Ah.
So, what we did, we started
Yep.
around here,
Uh-huh.
drove all the way up and around, then we stopped at Paradero de Buses Parte Alta. Then we went around here. We did this path. We did that path.
From
1 to 2
2, 3, 14,
to
tunnel.
5, tunnel 6, 7, 8, back here 9. Oh, we came around this way.
Ah, we went through the.
So I must have gone that way. And then
Those
came.
are the steps that you didn't do.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Good job. Ooh, high five. What did you think?
It was good.
It's
it was less scary the second time.
Is it? You knew where you're going. You were a good guide.
Yeah.
We came down, according to my watch, which it's a GPS, 2.2 miles down. It took us 2 hours. That's about right, right?
Yeah, if you stop and look at all the ruins and like
Right.
all the stuffs.
Well, I'll insert the elevation drop as a subtitle because I'm too tired to think right now. What do you think? You ready for lunch?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Let's-
It's 1:30 or 1:20 now.
It's 1:20 now. We thought we'd be done by 1:30, so it's pretty good. Yeah, let's go get some lunch. All right, cool. Oh, so our day in Pisaq went so long, we're gonna have to split this video up into 2 parts. Simply because I am of the Sesame Street generation. I don't have the attention span. So join us for part 2. And we'll continue our day of eating and exploring Pisaq.